Test 2, page number 3. Number 16, simplify. Let's see, both are divisible by 5 because it ends at a 5 or a 0. That gives me 6 over 3, and then both of those are divisible by 3, so that's a whole number 2 when you simplify it. All right, LCD for these fractions, so I'm thinking about the 24 and the 9. So one way is to go to the largest number. 9 doesn't go into the largest number, so how about 9 times 24 times 2 is 48. 24 times 3, and just go through the multiples of 24 till you find one that 9 goes into. This is 72. Oop, that's a one that 9 does go into 72. The other way, I think the book tells you to go LCD is 24 is a 2, a 2, a 2, a 3, and a 9 is a 3 and a 3. So they have in common a 3, so the LCD is 2, 2, 2, and then the 3, 2, 2, 2, and then the 3 they don't have in common, and then 3 they do have in common, so that's 8 times 9 is 72. Okay, sorry, you can't read that. 2 times 2 times 2, that's these 3 there, and then this one over here, and then one of the ones they have in common is 72. 24 times 9, 24 times 9 is 216, so you need the least common. Okay, that would be 72. All right, orders of operation. Don't touch the 3. We are focusing on the parentheses. This needs to be done first. And you can do this. It's outside the parentheses. Raise this to its exponent, right? 2 times 2 times 2. Keep in the parentheses. 9 plus 24 is 33 minus 8. And then you're multiplying. So 99 minus 8 is 91. 3 to the 4th power. It's probably in there a lot of times because people just immediately do 12. But this is 3 to the 4th power, so that's 81. Okay. Distribution with fractions. I'd like to clear my fractions. I have a 12 and a 4, so I want to use the 12 as my LCD. So I'm going to multiply everything outside of the distribution, everything outside the parentheses with my 12 to get these fractions to go away. So 4 into 12 is 3. 3 times negative 1 is negative 3. And then put this back. 12 times 1 divided by 12, that's going to be a negative 1, 2c minus 3. Distribute, a negative times a negative is a positive. Negative times a positive is a negative. And then another positive. Be careful with those, right? Negative times negative is positive. 1 negative is negative. Then you move the 3 out of the way. You move the 2c back this way. So this is 5c, and this is gone 2. Okay. 5, 5, follow the process. That answer is 0. Okay. It's not nothing would go for C. It's the fact that 0 is the only thing that would work to make this side of the equation equal that side of the equation. Here, let's put that back in for a second. I'm saying that in this equation, this is a 0. Okay, for this side of the equation. So this is going to order of operations. This is going to be times a negative 1. So that's going to be a negative 1/4 on that side of the equation. Okay. On the other side, it's a negative 1/12 times 2 times 0 minus 3. So this would be negative 12 times negative 3. So this would be a positive 3 over 12, which would be a positive 1/4. Did I mess up? Oh yeah, right here. There's a negative quarter, that's a positive. I messed up when I was checking, but yes, that side does equal that, so this is correct. Okay. All right. Let's see. I need an LCD for 15, 10, and 4. So I look at the large one, which is 15, and say, okay, 15 times, because 4 doesn't go into 15 and 10 doesn't go into 15. So I go 15 times 2 is 30. The 10 will go into 30, but the 4 doesn't go into 30. So 15 times 3 is 45, and neither of them go into that. 15 times 4 is 60, and all 4 of them will go into a 60. So that's going to be my LCD I'm going to use to clear my fraction with. All right, now 4 into 60 goes 15 times. 15 times 1 is 15a. 15 into 60 goes 4 times. 4 times 11 is 44. 10 into 60 goes 6 times. 6 times negative 1 is negative 6. Okay. Move this over. 15a equals negative. Negative plus another negative is a bigger negative. Divide by 15. A is going to be negative 50 over 15, which means they need to be divisible by 5. Negative 10 over 3. Okay. Distribute. Negative 25a, positive 25 minus 2 equals 48. Orders of operation for an equation says to do this next. Negative 25a, combine like terms. 23 equals 48. Move the 23 over. Negative 25a equals 48 minus 23 is 25. Negative 25a divided by negative 25, 25 is a. That's a negative there. Right? Because we want to make a 1a. And that's a negative 1. Okay? This one is negative 48n plus 8 times 18. 144 minus 29. All right, let's see. Combine like terms. Negative 48n plus 115 equals negative 88n plus 75. All right, so this variable term goes this way. This constant term goes this way, or number, right? Numbers on one side, variables on the other side. Let's see, that's a positive 88 minus 48 is a positive 40. Positive 40 equals, this is going to be a negative on this side. Let me just double check that. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. It's kind of strange. Okay. 40, 40. So this is going to be n equals a negative 1 also. I was just checking. All right. That's it for that one.